Hey, this is Dale from Book Brand Business and the Soul Writers Academy. So what we're going to do today is something that's going to keep you very, very motivated. We're going to create a book cover journal. So if you're at the beginning of your book journey, having a journal so that you can record what's going on in your head and making notes about the whole process, then this is a great idea. But what's even better about it is that you are going to get a cover designed, made. Okay, it's not probably going to be your final book cover because you're not at that stage where you're ready to think, yes, this is what the final design is going to look like. So what we're doing is we're creating a mock-up of the cover so that when you get your journal back, it's very practical. So number one, you have got a book in your hands with a book cover that's hopefully going to be sort of similar to the final design, and you've got a journal to write in. So it's something that you can use by the side of your bed, you can take out and show people, you can keep it by the side of your computer, and it will keep you motivated. So the best and easiest thing to do is to set up a Word document and just put lots and lots of, as you can see here, lots and lots of lines. So that's exactly what a journal looks like. You can't leave it blank because when you upload it onto Kindle Direct Publishing, they will say you can't have more than, I think it's 3 consecutive pages being blank. Now you do need to think about the size of the book. So in this instance, this is a 6x9. And when I've set the margins up, I've set up fairly large margins and I've done mirror margins. So we set our Word document up, we create lots and lots and lots of pages, and then we go to Kindle Direct Publishing. So what we want to do is we would start off in the bookshelf and we would create a book. We give it a title, we say who the author is, some blurb that sits on Amazon. Make this the same blurb that you're going to put on the back of the book. You own the copyright, some keywords. In this instance, I've just chosen a random category, but you need to go and do some research. And then what we want to do is to get KDP to assign us a ISBN number. And you can only use this ISBN number on Kindle. Because we're creating the journal to go with the book, it actually really, it's not that important. So at this point, assign a free KDP ISBN number. When you come to do your book, you will go through the whole process again. We're creating a journal right now. Live date when it goes live, and you choose, the color of the paper, the trim size. We talked about 6x9. And then you come here and you upload your document. Now, ignore this cover. I've literally used the cover creator just for demonstration purposes. So I've uploaded the manuscript. In reality, I would upload a professionally designed cover. Once they're uploaded, I would come into Launch Previewer, look at it, make sure everything looks okay, approve it, and then I would move on to the cost, the price and all of that kind of stuff. What we're going to do is we'll order proof copies of the book, so we won't make it live unless you particularly want to. So this is really so that we get a cover design and we get a journal to scribble in, and it keeps us motivated. Now, how on earth do you decide on what the cover design is? I would go over to Amazon. Now, in this instance, I'm making a journal. So I've come and had a look at other journals and planners, and I can see that they're fairly simple and straightforward. Choose the genre that you are writing your book in and have a look at the covers. Make a swipe file of covers that you like. Think about covers that you don't like and why, because you need to write yourself a cover design specification. And it's fairly simple. And again, this one is mega simple because it is just a journal. but you need to let the cover designer know what you like. So go to Amazon, do the research, cut out images of books that you like. Think about the fonts, think about the colours, the images, and look at your genre and see what is selling. And obviously think about your likes and dislikes. So you want to say to your cover design person the number of pages in this book, what the book size is, what you want on the front cover. And where I've got this image here, you would have lots and lots of images that you've cut out that says, I like this style, I like this font, etc., etc. So if I were wanting my cover designer to actually do this, I would upload with my request the watercolor background that I've used and the font that I've used so that they can do that. So I would tell them the title. And again, in this instance, I said that I don't want something that's really, really simple, possibly pale turquoise, maybe a watercolor wash, and no author on the front. You put in exactly what you need and some idea of what you want this cover to look like. You put on what you want on the back cover, if there's an image of you and a little bio of you, and just let them know that you need a box for the barcode. So let me just show you a cover that I had done for a book for my mum. So this is a children's book that is, in the front it's English, in the back it's been translated into Spanish. So I sent the cover designer an image I wanted to use, and I've said who the author is, what the words on the back, photograph, etc., etc. So I've made it very, very clear to the cover designer exactly what I want. So what I also did in view of this particular one is I went onto Canva and I just mocked something up. So you go onto Amazon, you find some covers that you like, and then just go and create an example of something that, and just doesn't matter how botched it is, you need to give the designer as much information as possible so that they can come up with a design. Now, if you want to do something on Fiverr, this guy here charges $45. Let me see if I can find his. In fact, let me just show you what you get back for your $45. So I've got the full wrap for the book, and then what I've got is a 3D cover I can use for marketing. I've got my full cover wrap, and I've got the front and the back, and I've also got the source file in case I want to make any edits, which is highly unlikely as I'm not a designer. So let's just have a look at this person on Fiverr. Now, a lot of people shy away from Fiverr, but I think if you write a really, really good cover design specification, then you will get something back that is very, very good for not a lot of money. Now, remember that what you are doing is you are creating something to keep you motivated. You may at some point later on go and choose someone else. Personally, I really like this guy. He has designed quite a few covers for me, and he always does a really, really good job. So I choose this particular one here, $45. They add some tax on top, and within a couple of days I will get back, as an example, my cover design, and then I can request a number of revisions. So what we're doing, quick recap, is we have come onto Kindle, we have gone to our bookshelf, we have created a name of our book, and I would put the word journal at the end so that you can then come and create your book at a later time, obviously using the same title, similar title. So you've got, so let's say I was writing a book called 100 Days of Being Me. This journal is called 100 Days of Being Me Journal. I wouldn't have two books of the same name. Do all the setup, upload the Word document. So remember, we have come here, we've created a Word document that's just very, very simply got a load of lines in it. And then we just follow the process through here, giving it a price, ordering some proof books. We have gone to Amazon, we've looked at books in our genre, we've collected some images, we've put them in the cover design spec, we've mocked something up, we've come on to wherever it is that you want to use. But I do highly recommend this guy. He really does look after you. And then that's it. You have got a journal that's going to turn up in the post in about 7 days' time. That is going to help you to, first of all, you can take it to networking meetings, have it by the side of your bed, but you've got a book cover that you can, a book cover journal that's going to keep you motivated and on track as you write your book. So I'm Dale from Book Brand Business and the Soul Writers Academy.